You may have noticed that Bob and I are reading from paper. So if there's a particular brand of humor that you recognize, I call it a Dutch humor, you'll know that the author of most of this is Marcel Van Ooyen, the very capable executive director. So if you don't laugh at the jokes, that's the author. I'm just going to say a few remarks about some of the honorees this evening, and I'll introduce each time David Hurd to present the awards. So the first honoree is Deputy Mayor for Operations Ed Skyler. And as Marcel has written so capably, in recognition of his role in the establishment and implementation of Mayor Bloomberg's landmark solid waste management plan, in which the Office of Recycling, Outreach, and Education was created, we'd like to thank and honor Edward Skyler, New York City Deputy Mayor of Operations. In this capacity, Deputy Mayor Skyler assists the mayor in managing numerous city agencies: the Police Department, the Fire Department, Office of Emergency Management, Office of Management and Budget, and most important for tonight, our partners at the Department of Sanitation. Prior to his appointment as Deputy Mayor for Operations, Ed served as the Mayor's Communication Director and Press Secretary. Ed holds degrees from University of Pennsylvania and Fordham Law School. Ed has been a tireless supporter of recycling, waste reduction, and is in charge of implementing the Mayor's innovative and far-reaching solid waste management plan. We at Scenic in particular want to thank Deputy Mayor Skyler for sitting in on so many meetings with David Hurd, who takes his time to opine upon the finer points of why we recycle peanut butter jars but not yogurt cups. So we want to thank you for that, Deputy Mayor. So without further ado, Deputy Mayor Skyler, thank you again for supporting recycling and OROE.
Don't have to stand on this thing. So maybe the first time in my life that's happened. Thank you for this award. You know, I actually should be honoring you guys because this is great. Can you explain what this is? It's a light bulb with a plant in it. So does that mean I can stick it? Can I stick it in water? Wow. Well, I should really be presenting you guys an award because the Office of Recycling, Outreach, and Education has really surpassed our expectations. When we negotiated the swamp with the City Council, one of the sticking points was how can the city increase recycling outreach. And when we came up with the idea of a new office at the Council of the Environment in New York City, we were some skeptical whether we really need anything, whether we do anything, and you guys have really surpassed their expectations. I have, personally run into, your staff out in New York City during the Summer Streets program. I passed the recycling quiz, so I was happy about that. But the work you guys are doing, going out to communities, Port Washington houses, you went there, and you did recycling outreach, and actually hundreds of bags more per month became recycled because of that. Those types of efforts, whether it's 300,000 pounds of clothes, textiles that you collected, or 300,000 pounds of computers and TVs that you collected, it has really been a great part of our recycling outreach. And as we do new exciting things such as have a metal plastics recycling plant, which we're going to break ground on Red Hook hopefully this year, or the Gansville recycling facility, which we hope will be on the river in several years now that we got the same legislation. Or the e-waste bill, which we just passed, or our 10-cent or 5-cent plastic bag fee, which we hope will encourage recyclable plastic. You guys will be going forward on these initiatives with you, and only because of you and your guys' hard work that we can do it. I also want to acknowledge not just Mr. Dan here, he's my student, fighting for more money in New York City, and also Pratt Industries, which helped us in the Remix campaign, which increased recycling by magazines and catalogs by about 30%. So thank you very much for this, and I guess I can't say I'll hang it up, I'll stick it in something, hopefully we'll get around to it.